Hey there, TrueAnon.
Hey.
So in light of all of the dolphin talk in the last tip line episode, I wanted to share a story I heard back when I used to work in events for a large media company. So we worked with a lot of actors, industry folks, and I had someone tell me that many moons ago, Jeremy Piven of Entourage fame engaged in a sort of sexual, spiritual ceremony with a dolphin in Mexico in order to gain its powers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means. My contact didn't really know what that means, but said that he, heard it in the circles. So it might be worth investigating. Thanks.
In order to gain its powers.
So I looked into this.
Okay.
And when people talk about dolphin powers, there's a couple things that they're talking about.
Right.
But usually, number one, it has to do with healing.
Interesting.
So dolphins can recover from injury crazy fast.
That's why their skin is so shiny?
Yes. Well, probably not. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But this is like something that, I don't know. They started figuring out in the 70s. We're like, damn, we cut that dolphin and now it's doing pretty well.
Right.
And they would see how quickly dolphins would heal from like slashes or bites or whatever from other, I'm assuming sharks and not boats and things, but maybe. So that's what I would assume Jeremy Piven would be trying to gain, would be like super strength, kind of X-Men style, like kind of
Healing
in
power
a
of dolphins.
like I shall not age, I will live
Right.
forever kind of way. That's my gut, but I'm not sure.
Well, dolphins figure predominantly a lot, and you can quote me on that, in like New Age
Yes.
mysticism.
Huge into that
Yes.
stuff.
In fact, I found a manifesto from
Did you?
a woman named Barbara
Oh,
Interesting.
that is called The Healing Power of Wonder, The Magic of Dolphins.
say less, rockabilly queen.
We yearn for a more meaningful time in our lives.
Facts.
Times when we are able to reach out beyond our fragile bodies with the multitudes of complaints.
Period.
Speak on it.
To feel free of worries and doubts, to experience what many of us wish our lives could contain more of.
From your chest, sister.
Boots.
The healing power of wonder.
Say that.
A deeper connection with nature can offer this. And
Yeah.
dolphins especially have been a source of great wonder and rejuvenation for many people.
Preach it,
Louder
Daddy-o.
in the back.
These
for them to hear it
intelligent,
or whatever.
ancient beings with their smiling faces in quotations, by the way, who are said to help humans in trouble, are often thought of as magical and as healers.
She ate that and left no crumbs.
Amen.
At any rate, many people desire to be in their presence, to know them better, and to be changed by them. I am no exception. And then Barbara goes on and talks about her experience with dolphins, which is not sexual, but is very,
What
I'm going to
that
say,
bottlenose do.
esoteric.
Interesting. I would say this. If I was a dolphin, I would probably be trying to fuck some chicks. But if Jeremy Piven came down there with his rockin' ramrod all ready to go like that, who's that monster who drives in the crazy car? You know what I'm talking about? It's a rockabilly kind of thing. It's like a monster rat fink. His penis revving up like a rat fink. I would open my blowhole to him.
You would.
Don't give me that look, Liz.
My brain doesn't even go there. I'm like still marinating with Barbara here over
Well,
the magic of wonder.
I would give Jeremy Piven my powers if I was a dolphin.
Here's my thing.
Never
Who
give
is
anyone
Jeremy
your power,
Piven
Bruce.
contacting in order to make this ceremony happen? And how did he find such a person who could produce a ceremony, and who gave him reviews that this was a legit ceremony, because there had been people who'd done it before?
Okay. Well, lest we forget, Jeremy Piven has had issues of the aquatic variety. If we remember when he got mercury poisoning
Correct.
from eating too much sushi.
Yes.
Too much tuna.
Too much tuna. Somebody look this up.
Interesting,
Is he a
interesting.
water sign?
And he totally botched Vince's Vince's deal with
True.
Aquaman.
True. He did fuck up the deal with Aquaman out of jealousy, perhaps. I'll say this, Sarah.
Turtle.
Mercury poisoning.
It's all adding
We
up.
think that's from eating maybe perhaps too much salmon, tuna, etc. Perhaps that's the kind of STD you get from fucking a dolphin.
Interesting.
You get mercury poisoning.
PU smells like dolphin.
God,
pussy in
smells like
here.
dolphin pussy in here.
I think that it's just, how do I say this? Is this a safe space?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a Patreon episode.
I mean, it's
do
being
not.
recorded and people listening.
Including Jeremy Piven.
I am not advocating for animal sexual abuse.
No.
Of course not.
God
God is
forbid.
my
Get you
witness.
on record saying that.
Yeah. I will say I'll say
said
this.
that.
Actions speak louder than words.
Of course. I pet a dog nicely on the head the other day. Not to brag. I'm the mayor of New York City. I kiss babies on the head and I pet the dogs.
Head of penis.
No.
The head of the dog's
Brace.
penis.
Having said that, do I like to hear that Jeremy Piven had sex with a dolphin in order to attain its mystical powers? Yes.
Yeah,
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
I just like to hear it. He has been accused of sexual misbehavior. Do I like to hear that someone's on a healing journey?
Well, I think this was.
Can humans change and learn and
I don't think that
grow?
he went to the dolphin after the Me Too.
I think he raped the dolphin.
I
if
think
we're being
that-
honest here.
Well, if it was a sexual ceremony, absolutely. But
Right.
yeah.
I'm just like, where is the ceremony? I feel like it's in Baja.
It gotta be in Baja. Exactly what I was thinking. It's
I
in
feel
Baja.
like Baja is like the Wild West of dolphin sex ceremonies.
Yeah.
What about the guy who did the dolphin sex?
That
Remember
was, I
him?
think, in the Caribbean.
Right.
And there was a chick who was doing it too. People just, I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm super open minded. I'm pansexual, but
You have all those bisexual parties.
I got those bisexual parties at the casa. But I see a dolphin, and I see nothing but a beautiful creature that glides gracefully through the water. I don't see
Yeah, we're with Barbara.
a buxom babe. I'll say, what if Jeremy Piven's invincible now, though? So, like, what if you stab Jeremy Piven because you're like a Me Too Fedeine, and it just heals in front of you?
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
No,
Right.
he was Ari
Now
Gold.
he's like, yeah.
Wow, it's funny because when you were like, he got Me Too'd, I was just thinking of Ari. I was like, Ari wouldn't have survived that. But we've
Well,
talked
that was
about
my
Yeah, we've
pitch for
talked
the
about
reboot
that.
of Entourage.
Yeah.
Which Hollywood, I know you're listening because Sarah's on.
Yeah,
Get at me.
hello.
We can still make it happen.